Hola, clase. It is Monday, another Monday, March 23rd, 2020. We are on to week 2 of remote learning. Last week was a good week. Most of you did a very good job getting your work in on time. As the week went on, it did get a little bit harder. I saw fewer submissions, but for the most part, we did okay. Make sure you're staying on top. Also, make sure you're checking into PowerSchool daily to look at your grades. I am grading. My goal is to grade every day. I just try to keep up on that. Remember, if you do not turn the assignment in on the day it is due, like so today's assignment, if you wouldn't turn it in today on Monday, I'm going to go in later in the day on Monday and mark those as missing. And then on Tuesday, I would go in and put those in as zeros. That does not mean you have a zero on that assignment. Lessons from Monday and Tuesday, remember you have until Wednesday to submit at 11:59. But my advice to you is just get that work done when it is assigned. That way you don't have to worry about it. What my kids are doing, my personal kids, Abby and Matthew, they are going to school every day that we have remote learning just like we would on a regular day. So like they go to their first period class, then their second period class, their third period class, their fourth period class, they have lunch, and then they do fifth period, sixth period, seventh period. And that way they're making sure that they are getting their work done for each class. So it's just like they're going to class. Um, you know, that might help. Another thing that I've suggested is to make a list every day of your classes. So, period 1, period 2, all the way through. And then if you don't want to do them in order, or if you have a question and that teacher can't get back to you right away, then that way you can do the classes you can, cross them off, and then you're sure you have them done. And that way you're not forgetting anything. So just a couple suggestions. Also, remember that during this time, if you need anything, I am available every day from 10 to 4. You can email me at agroub@hccsc.k12.in.us, or you can send me a message through Canvas. And we're going to talk about another opportunity that I'm going to offer you on Wednesday, but we'll do that toward the end of this video. All right, so let's get started for today. So here we are in Student View. Pop over to Calendar. We're all pros at this now. And on my calendar for the 23rd, I see my 2 items. Remember, the bottom one is the assignment. You always want to do the top one first so that you have what you need to do the assignment. I got lots of questions last week. I don't have this vocabulary. I don't know where it's at. Well, that was a big indicator to me. You did not go here first. So always go to the remote e-learning and then whatever the date is first. So click here. All right, so this message has appeared all last week. It's appearing again this week, just as a reminder. Anything you do Monday and Tuesday, that is due by Wednesday, the 25th at 11:59. If I don't get it by then, it will be a zero. If you submit today's assignment, the 23rd, if you submit that after the 23rd, it's going to show that it's late, but you actually have till the 25th to submit. So make sure you're still submitting. All right, and so then we scroll down. You'll have the video that you're watching right now, hopefully, and then we'll scroll down. So here are the things you need for today. We're going to review La Comida. So this is the video. I had a couple people tell me they couldn't access the video through YouTube. And then I had a large number of views. So I don't know what is happening with that if you're not able to view it. Sometimes try closing out and going back in, but that is also embedded within your modules, and I'll show you where to find that here in a minute. I also put the hard copy notes, so if you don't have if you can't see the video for some reason, you still have the notes available to you. You should have put these notes into your notebook at this point. If you don't have your notebook at home with you, just do them on paper and then we'll get them in when we get back to school. So if you click here, this is just going to take you to the hard copy of the notes. This one, there are no pronunciations, obviously, but these are all the terms that you should have in your notebook for La Comida at this point. Okay, so let me hop over and show you where that video is in case you can't access it through that link. If you go to modules and then scroll down to our e-learning module, I'm going to clean some of this upper part up so you may not see it when you get in on Monday. Let's see. The La Comida video notes would be that same thing that is embedded in the other side. Sometimes people have told me if you go here and well, if it's going to work, and you subscribe to my channel, then you're able to access the video better. But I mean, I've had people that I know have not subscribed and they're able to access it fine. So you can, whoops. You can subscribe if you like, if you want to. I have subscribed, but then you should be able to click here and see that video too. If that's not working, send me a message and we'll see what we can figure out. But usually that's something on your end that I honestly can't fix. All right, so let's go back to, we're just going to pop back into calendar. Go back here. Miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. All right, so here we are back on there. So we've watched our video, we've reviewed. If you watch the video, you do not have to go back and do the hard copy notes unless you want to. And then it's time to go to today's assignment. We're going to go there in a second. I want you to pay special attention here. You are going to have a test over La Comida on Friday, March 27th. This will be another test on Canvas. And so we'll talk about that as that's approaching. Make sure that you are practicing your vocabulary for that test. And again, no par MPs are this week. So we've watched our video. If for some reason we couldn't do that and we tried to get it through the module and it wouldn't work, then we're going to just go through the La Comida notes. Then we're ready for assignment. Now, when we click on this, it's going to show you that you're locked out till 7 a.m., but I'm going to leave student view so I can go in and show you what that looks like. All right, so today you are going to create a shopping list. Please never do this. That looks so fun, but so dangerous. You're going to use your La Comida vocabulary to create a shopping list in Spanish. I did put a link to the La Comida notes just in case. Here's what you need to do. You're going to type the heading for the items you are getting. The heading should be in Spanish. You're going to type the required number of items in Spanish and English, and this is all listed a little bit farther down. And then you're going to submit your assignment. So here are the items and number of items you need to include. You need to have 5 fruits. So one heading will be fruits, but in Spanish. 5 vegetables. Another heading will be vegetables, but in Spanish. 2 drinks. Drinks will be in Spanish. 5 breakfast items. Put the word breakfast in Spanish and then list those 5 items. 5 lunch items. Put lunch in Spanish and list those 5 items in Spanish and English because you are doing the items in Spanish and English, remember. 5 dinner items, 2 dessert items, and then like I said, you have to have a heading for each section. So your headings should be frutas, vegetales, bebidas, desayuno, almuerzo, cena, and postre. If you forget even one of those headings, you're going to miss a point. So this assignment altogether is 30 points, pretty big assignment. So here is just the start of what your shopping list might look like. Please do not just copy what I have here, do your own thing. This is a good way for you to practice your vocabulary as you do have a test coming up. So I would have typed frutas, and as I see here, I need 5 fruits. So I put sandia, watermelon, uvas, grapes, manzana, apple, plátano, banana, and fresa, strawberry. And then I did vegetales because I need 5 vegetables. So patata, potato, broccoli, repollo, cabbage, tomate, tomato, cebolla, onion. And then I would just keep going. My next heading would actually be bebidas. And then after that, desayuno, almuerzo, cena, and then postre. And then I would submit. Remember, you're going to have, instead of up here where I have the publish and edit buttons, you're going to have a blue submit assignment button. So once you go in, click that, and then it'll give you a text box to start typing in all the information you need. Please use your notes to help you. Please make sure you are spelling those words correctly. And if you have any questions or need any help, make sure that you send me a message through Canvas or an email. So one last thing before I go. I did this with my 7th grade Spanish class on Friday. I'm going to be doing this on Monday with my 8th grade Spanish class. And so Wednesday, I am going to offer you the opportunity to do a Zoom session with me. And a a Zoom session is where we are video chatting. And so what will happen is on Tuesday, I'm going to send out an invitation. The Zoom session will be at 10:30 in the morning on Wednesday, March 25th. And you'll get that invitation, and there'll be a link inside that invitation that you will click that would allow you on Wednesday to join. And so we'll be able to see each other and talk. Maybe habla un poco español, speak a little Spanish. So what I've done is I have set up directions for how to do Zoom. And I'm going to go back in and show you now where those are. It's just in modules. And I put it in our e-learning module since that's what we're doing right now. So you would just go to the e-learning module. And it's the very first one now. It says how to access Zoom. And so if you click there, it's going to tell you what you would do. So in an email that I will send you through Canvas on Tuesday, you're going to get an invitation, and it's going to have like a code, like a link that says join Zoom meeting. So on Wednesday, when it would be time to actually do that meeting, you would click on that link, and these steps kind of help you understand what to do. So if you're able to join that Zoom meeting on Wednesday, I would love it. I miss seeing you. I miss talking to you. I miss hearing your Spanish. And so again, that's going to happen on Wednesday, March 25th. And I'll send out a message through Canvas Tuesday to remind you of that and explain it. And so hopefully you'll be able to attend. All right, students, I think that's all I have for you today. Keep working hard. Remember, send me messages if you need my help. And I miss having you in class. Do your best. Adios.